The heat wave across KELOLAND is impacting people and crops. KELOLAND's Ariana Schumacher takes a look at how it's affecting one of South Dakota's biggest crops. Good morning, Ariana.
Good morning, Travis. With a lack of moisture and an increase in temperatures, the corn crop in some areas of KELOLAND is seeing some severe heat stress. This will impact the yields and the quality of the grain.
This is what the corn crop looks like at Chad Nelson's operation near Viborg.
So you can see when the corn gets this way, it gets a curl to it. And once it curls, it doesn't really ever uncurl. When it gets to a certain point, it just kind of goes into limp mode, and it just takes everything it's got to put it back into the ear.
He's worried that he might not be able to produce enough corn to meet his contracts because of the heat stress.
The way it looks today, we're probably going to raise somewhere about 40% of what we typically grow in this country. Most of the time the corn makes around 170, 180 bushel. I would hope, I would really hope for about 60 to 80 at this point would be the top end.
He sells a lot of his crop for feed production and says that he will have to chop significantly more crop to get the same amount of feed as he would in a normal year.
This year it looks like we're going to end up chopping about 35% more acres to get the same amount of silage rounded up.
However, farther northeast near Garrettson, the corn looks a lot better.
Right now we're seeing a little bit of heat stress. The corn is curled up a little bit and the leaves are pointing up a little bit, but other than that, it's doing pretty good.
Bruce Carlson says conditions are slightly drier than normal. He also says utilizing no-till and cover crops also make a difference.
Yes, I feel like it has helped. I feel like we've taken in moisture when it does rain, that we've taken it in and it hasn't run off.
However, his crops aren't ready to harvest yet, and there's more heat in the forecast.
It does concern me. Obviously the yields probably be going down, but you feel like you did the best you could at the beginning of the season trying to drought-proof your crop and trying to take these preventive measures.
You take what the good Lord gives you sometimes, and you got to have faith in what we're doing and some gratitude that we get to carry on every day. And it's not fun, but we get through it.
Well, typically the town of Viborg sees around 26 inches of rain in a year, and right now they haven't even gotten half of their average rainfall. Nelson says they'll need to have anywhere from 5 to 7 inches this fall to get conditions somewhat back to normal.